Just the fundamentals of fucking everyone on that side, it's easier to see. So Michael, side control. Okay. One thing we want to work on is creating space that's usable for me, not my partner. So this hand is actually, I consider to be one of the more important assets that we can have. Anytime that my elbow's out or exposed, Michael can attack it. Secondly is, even if this is a really weak mechanic to move my partner. So first thing is I want to do a little umpa, a little bridge. My hand tucks under. So now if Michael does attack the elbow, it's actually quite hard to move. Secondly, what this does, it allows me to push to extend. Right, I'm in a far better position. Lastly, spin around a little bit. Just come on, here's my head. Right, anytime that my head's loose or not heavy, Michael can use his elbow to flare my head to put me on the bad side. This is really bad for me. So what I want to do is I want to put my head like as hard as I can onto his elbow and onto the shoulder. So if he does try and turn it, it's quite hard to do. Secondly, this now comes into play where I can remove the shoulder to stop any shoulder pressure on my face. They're generally going to try and put pressure back onto me by doing that. First thing that I'll do for me, really simple, is apply my frame, open up my hips, slide my hips, comes through, push, 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 knee goes to elbow and attack the arm. Right, so they're generally going to hold me because they want that attachment, they want that grip to hold me. So what I see people do is they point their knee to the ceiling. What I'm trying to do is take my knee down. Anytime it's to the ceiling, there's a big space, and my partner can control me. So instead of that, I'm going to apply pressure to the back of his shoulder. I like the foot, because the foot gives me control. You don't have to have the foot. I take that down. Now, I'm not moving my body back. Once I feel it tight, as I move, it'll put the submission on. So don't move too fast first, because you're going to lose the elbow control. Let's have a look at that again. So small details. First of all, to get my hand underneath, we do a little bit of a bridge. So umpa, bridge, hand, shoulder comes under, lock my head into position. Whether they do or don't apply pressure, flare my knees from here, push with this hand, push, control, top hand pushes, push, 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 knee smash, and attack. This is a super tight, super fast submission. The way that they go is they normally try and roll, whatever like that. As long as they keep the grips on this one, I'm okay. For those of you that are up against the floppy jiu-jitsu that have the loose shoulders, okay, I'm gonna be nice if you don't have loose shoulders at all. Okay, take my head away, hold the arm, just take a belly down arm bar. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Definitely not gonna move from that side. Small details, invisible jiu-jitsu, micro details, the glue that holds the Lego bricks together so your kids can't undo them. Hours of fun to do that. So, frame, umpa, hand goes underneath, head onto the elbow, open up my legs. What I'm seeing some of you trying to push to get your legs through. This is why you're not getting the secondary arm, this is why I can't get the arm. So, from here, open my legs. That pushes me the attack system. What I'm seeing is people are coming here, they're taking their right knee to the left knee. It doesn't work. I take my left knee to my right knee. Now, Tracy's pretty good, she's got a great coach. She goes, oh, my arm's in danger, pulls the arm out. Simply recover guard. If you don't get the arm up, just recover it. Like, our goal is to get out of side control. It's not to attack our partner, not to submit our partner. Right now, get out of side control. If you want this submission, right, is this. My knee must come to my chest to lock the forearm and the wrist in. If I go straight to the shoulder, there's no contact. It's loose. My knee, lock it in position. My knee folds over the front to lock it in. Whether I have this or not, I can still go to like a Mia bar or whatever like that. So if my partner does pull the arm out now, I've got my knees in front. Right. So instead of what I see people do, is they go straight to the shoulder from here. There's no locking mechanic. Number 2, don't take your bottom leg up. If I lose that, they pass the guard. This is all that's stopping them from passing the guard, this leg. Yeah, like they have to, do that. So I don't want to work. So in fact, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to go knee to chest, roll down, and lock it in. Right? So, knee to chest. It's like, I feel that. That's pretty tight already. Okay. Take my knee over my knee. No hands involved. Magic. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's amazing, hey. Such a tight. Yeah, so knee to chest stuff. And We can go head to head to try and fight the frame system. We can remove ourselves from the frame system, or we can try and go around the frame system, or do nothing. So with this position here, so Michael has what we call the inside, so I understand that the elbow is in a better position than me. I also understand that I'll try and cross face, but his head's heavy on my arm. So for me, anytime that I feel the push, I beg him to position. So as Michael moves his hips away to rescue, I simply, upgrade. So instead of trying to fight the system, because he wants me to be here to get the legs through. Does that make sense? To recover, okay. So, anytime I feel the push, now if he moves his hips, I'm in a good position. Mainly because my hand's tracking the hip, so I can follow. What will generally happen is one of two things from my person on the bottom point of view. They'll use their right hand to try and push my hip away. That's the most common response. Or they're going to try and use their left hand to push my knee away. They're the two most common responses. So this is called a baseball slide, and it's really easy. Slow motion, we're here. As Michael tries to push, hand, upgrade, baseball slide, step, and armbar. It's a super fast armbar, and it's designed as a reaction once they attack my hip. The armbar's broken, or the arm's broken or attacked by my foot underneath the tricep. It's not your traditional armbar where I'm taking it over my groin or my leg. So I have to slide my foot in nice and deep under the armpit as a fulcrum to break the arm. So let me explain again. So slow motion from here, as I feel the pressure, slide my knee to here. It's one motion. I'm not going belly and then it's too far. Because the arm's now compromised, I'm going to kick my foot up. This will help it so that even if Michael tries to track the arm, like it's kind of caught with my foot. Hold it to your leg, don't pull it here. Hold it to your leg. When you pull it here, you're pulling him and you're giving him a huge gap. Here, it's pinned to my leg. It's very hard for him to rescue. So slow motion. He attacks the shot, he's done good. Lock the hip, slide straight up, pick up the end of the lever, pin the end of the lever, step over the head. If you kick them in the head, that's okay. If you train kids classes, you're going to get kicked in the head, Corey. Yeah, a lot. Okay, so soccer kick with the bottom foot to turn the shoulders, penetration, hold, sit, here. If you want to, you can underhook the leg to stop them from rolling away, but it's an extra move you don't actually have to do. Even if I'm here, it actually exposes the arm to where I want it to be. Okay, so we call this a baseball slide armbar. So we're sliding underneath the armpit to attack the arm straight off the knee ride. We're not going knee ride and then to the armpit. One motion. Would you like to see that? Are you okay?
I'm okay.
You okay? Change partners, please. 1, 2, 3.
Thank you.
There's a lot of like micro stuff that happens to make this armbar super effective. What I'm generally relying on is the action of my partner to try and push me away. So they will generally extend the arm for me because they want to push me off knee right, which is why we need to respond pretty fast, because if they recognise that there's an armbar, they're going to track the arm. It's not the end of the world. Okay, so I'm here, so we're just going to go nice and slow. Boom, shanker, up. So what I'm doing is, as I'm here, what I'm seeing people do is they're not transferring the arm to get below the shoulder. They're kind of leaving the shoulder down. If I step over the head with the shoulder low, I'm not spinning out a bit. This is going to be quite hard to finish the armbar. So what I'm trying to, I'm going to exaggerate, is I'm going to try and get my toes into Walker's ear with no romantic intentions. Okay, like just so we know. So as I kick, it does, so I can actually complete the armbar here. Well, what I'm seeing is if some of you're here, you're landing, this is quite complicated, well, quite difficult to do. Secondly is my weight's off my partner. There's nothing to stop Walker from rocking. I'm also saying it's bad luck. No. So what I would like to do is, once I'm here, is I go pin, kick, bop, and I'm here like I'm extended. So this can come on without even putting the leg over the head. It's quite a slide armbar. I do like to put the leg over the head just in case, and now I take the arm up. not down. So I now take the arm up. So I need my partner sideways, not flat on their back. So it's this kick, boom, it's that kick that does the damage. Okay, let's just say I'm here and Walker's like, no way hose B. Like he's really strong and I can't get it. Okay, man, okay, watch this. The arm's now out of the equation. So I'm into the throat and just start. If I miss the arm bar, make sure you get on top, pin the arm. Just pin. He gets his arm out. See? It's really difficult to get the arm out. And the whole time, once the arm pops, I'm going straight back to the arm bar. Chris is trying to get that arm, and he's giving me the arm bar again. So if you don't get it, back on top, squeeze the arm in, wait, they're going to pop the arm up, have another shot. Okay, 1, 2, 3. So, thank you. It's horrible, hey? A good horrible. This is the next most common defense and attack. So go and grab shoulder down, please. Head facing that way. Shoulder. I know you would, buddy. After chasing you, riding you, and complaining. Yeah, head that way, please, on the back. Okay. This is the next. Can I get you shuffled just a fraction? Cool. Thanks. Okay, cool. So good. Same deal again. So as I attack, I'll go to knee right. The next most common thing is they're going to attack the point of pressure. So this is the contact point. This is a point of pressure. Now, how does that feel? Okay, so if I lift my toes up, and I pin my knee through, this increases, or it doesn't increase my weight, but it increases the surface area to weight ratio. It makes me feel like I'm at least 76 kilo. So, and this is the reaction you're going to, so are you okay then? Yes. You sure? Yes. You're a tough guy.
Sometimes.
Okay, so as I drive my hand through. Put your elbow on the ribs and go to the thinker position. Do not slide over. Pull the shoulder up. Post, spin, So what I see people do is they're here, they get the unhook, right, and they shortcut, so they spin here and they land here. There's nothing to stop my partner from rolling out. And this is a really hard armbar to finish. I'm not gonna lie, this is a terrible position to finish an armbar. So when I start doing this, it's like, what's making people fall in this range here? And it's not your dexterity, it's not your body shape or size, it's where you post. 100% where you post. Let me explain. If I'm here and I post here, I can't spin past my arm. But if I post here, I can spin. Secondly, if I'm here, what's behind Sheldon's elbow? Yeah. So if I go here, what's behind his elbow? My whole body. Now I can slide my knee through. I'm now at 90 degrees, and the armbar's going to come on super tight. So when I'm posting, right, it's all about keeping my weight top side of the arm so they can't retract the arm. Secondly, if my weight's on them, it's hard for them to move because my weight's on top of you. I want to use every single ounce I have to hold my partner down. It's an asset, your weight's an asset. Your dexterity is an asset, your muscles are an asset, you know, so you want to bring as many assets to the game as you can. Right, so, side control, up, I'm going to be nice, drop it in, the thinker. Post, and I'm on top. Knee through, sit, cross it over. Take your forearms to your chin before you sit down. So if I sit down from here, Sheldon can grip his hands together, we're in a fight. Where if I start to tap, this becomes a fight. If I take this here first, the fight's gone because he can't grip the hands together. I know that he's pretty much going to suicide roll out of it. So as soon as I take the arm this side, it's harder. So that side, it's harder for him to roll. If my partner starts to suicide roll out, I can just lock up the arm and lock it here, and then start to take the arm that side. Why would I lock it up? So if I'm here and Sheldon rolls, he's going to land on top of that leg. Where if I'm here, he rolls all the way. Go, roll. Okay, roll. Cool. Guess what? he'll roll into a triangle. So for me, it's a lot better to take that leg overhead. I get far more options if I do that than letting him lay on top of my leg past the guard. Corey, come down, thank you, Sean. So, Corey's on top side control. As I push, goes to knee ride, boom, shanker. I'm like, ah! So hands go under. Now, think this way. Think up. Pull your hand to your chin. Yeah. Now, put your hand down by my bottom. Spin. Oh, here. Hop your knee. Right. So, arm bar on that one. Now, I'm going to spin you over a bit. So from here, the most common mistake is they go, I don't want the leg on the head. Okay. So Corey goes, well, that's okay. Opens up his left leg a little bit. That's the right. Tap through. I'm thinking, man, this is awesome. Okay, yeah, Corey sits there as I roll, opens up his legs, and oh man. So you're going to play the game and you're going to allow your partner to do all that hard work, the roll, push the leg off. You're just going to be lazy and you're going to get the triangle if they get out of the armbar. Chase partners 1, 2, 3. Okay. When I teach the kids, it's called a window of opportunity. A window of opportunity. Right, really important. Tracy, jump up, please. Let's just assume Tracy's upgraded to knee ride. Right. If I'm not attacking the knee from here, put the knee ride on harder. You know, so this is, so I'm seeing some of you guys, you're here, there's no window of opportunity to attack. Right, it's not much point going for the spinning armbar for armbar if you can't get the window. So if you're in this position, and like I'm like, no wait, great, instead of doing that, you can do that as well. The downfall about, let me just explain is, that's common. So Tracy goes, F you, and I'm just going like, and I'll push, because your weight's going up and backwards, I'm going to go with it. So instead, think about it this way, it says, I'm like, no way. So Tracy's going to use her right hand to pry my elbow up to my head. So uses her right hand, right, slides her knee under my armpit, takes them out position instead. Just take them out, and now we're in the dominant position. So what we're waiting for is, the most common thing is, the contact point is the knee on my back. That's what I have to deal with. So I'm going to push it. This is the window of opportunity. So we have to take the inside, so we're doing that underhook here. So your hand goes under and pull your hand to your shoulder. Thinker. What I like to do from here is I like to make sure that, see how my back is on the ground? I like to really give my partner a good thumps up that same time. So lift their shoulder up off the ground. Yes, I'm this way. So my legs are gone, I can't really move, like I'm in a horrible position. Where here, I'm going to like bridge, I'm going to make this as hard for you to do to me as possible. So you just kind of go, screw you, boom, over. And now, push your hands down my bum. But I've got to leave there's a way out. So I'm going to start the turn. You might accidentally knee them in the face, that's okay. Step on, yeah, nice. Now, I've already half turned. You know which way, I'm not going to go back the other way. Spin, 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 spin. There's no way I'm going to go, haha, and I'm going to turn back in the arm. What? You shouldn't. So I understand which way, and I'm probably going to go, yeah, wicked. So, put your leg over, but loosely, like, oh man, you're getting out, that's fantastic, good job, Adam. I'm like, man, look at this huge space. Oh, yeah, roll, and leg out, and opposite side, man. So cross on this side, breathe, dead. Right, you have to play the game. I want the people on the bottom attack the knee, a window of opportunity, scoop it and think up, roll them onto the side. 1, 2, 3. That was perfect. Dan, how are you, buddy?